The Consulting Success podcast is powered by the Clarity Coaching Program. If you'd like to work directly with the Consulting Success team and receive personal coaching and support to optimize and grow your consulting business, marketing, and revenue, visit consultingsuccess.com to find out more and apply.
Welcome to the Consulting Success Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Zipursky. In this podcast, we'll dive deep into the world of elite consultants, where you'll learn the strategies, tactics, and mindset to grow a highly profitable and successful consulting business.
I'm so busy. I don't have time to market my business anymore. This is, a statement that I hear all the time from clients and others in the consulting community. And listen, it happens because you're likely doing great work and you've built up a pipeline. You have lots of opportunities that now turn into business and you're busy delivering, right? This is the place that many consultants want to be at. But when this happens, the next part is critical. And the next part is, what do you do about your marketing, right? There's many consultants and clients, I've seen this as well, where they'll say to me, Michael, listen, I'm in a great place. I've gone from taking my income from $100,000 a year now to $500,000 a year, or whatever the number is. The number doesn't matter because this happens at all stages. It happens to people who have gone from just getting started to in a great place. It also applies to people who are already doing quite well and then really boost up to that next level. But what happens is as people become more successful and they're then busy and busier delivering on client projects, the first thing to typically stop is their marketing. Why? Because for many people, the idea of marketing and the process of marketing is not the most enjoyable. But for those who are successful, at some point, they recognize that marketing is essential. And what happens is when people start to see more success in their business and they're now busy delivering, they start to think to themselves, well, I'm already successful. Things are going well. Maybe I don't need to market as much as I was doing before because I'm good. I've made it. And I understand that, right? I totally get that feeling. But here's what happens. It's inevitable. Every single time this happens when I talk to clients, and I say, listen, don't stop marketing. Keep your foot on the pedal, right? So maybe before, when you were really kind of trying to build up your pipeline, you were cranking on that pedal, right? You were applying so much pressure. And now you're thinking to take your foot off the pedal completely. The problem with that is that the moment that you do that, you're allowing your business to become complacent. You're essentially just saying, yeah, let's just see how far this car is going to go without applying any pressure. And the mistake there, what then ends up happening is that you might be still okay for several more weeks, maybe even a few more months. But down the road, at some point, because you've taken your foot off the pedal, you're going to start to see that your business, your pipeline, referrals, new opportunities will dwindle. They'll start to dry up. You won't see the same lead flow and opportunity flow as you saw before. And then as your current projects start to wrap up or they become paused or they finish or whatever it might be, and whether it's expected or unexpected, you then are looking at how do you fill that business. And if you don't have new opportunities in your pipeline, right, you now have to restart that engine. And so this is why what we really recommend to the clients that we work with is to always keep their foot on the pedal. It doesn't have to be as much. Like when your business is developed and you're just busy delivering and things are going well, you don't have to crank. You don't have to apply as much pressure, but still apply some pressure. Because the seeds that you plant today, like your actions that you are putting into practice today, you might not see them for 30 to 90 days, right? And then if we reverse that, the results that you're seeing right now are typically connected to what you did 30 to 90 days ago. And so that's both positive and negative, right? If you look at where you are right now and go, well, I don't have much business, things aren't going very well, I'm not sure what to do, it's likely that you're in that position because of what you did or didn't do 30 to 90 days ago. And if you're in a great place right now, you're like, yeah, I'm so busy, things are going well. Again, it's likely because of what you did 30 to 90 days ago. So my encouragement to you here today is if you're in a great place, fantastic. Celebrate it. Enjoy it. But don't allow yourself to stay where you are today. It's really important that you keep your foot on the pedal, that you continue to apply pressure, even if it's not as much, right? It doesn't have to be the same level, the same percentage, but don't stop. Because the moment that you stop, the moment that you become complacent with your marketing is the moment that you are allowing yourself and kind of opening up yourself to get into a bad situation where you will look back. And I can assure you that you will, because I've seen this with so many clients where we had a conversation, they took their foot off the pedal. I said, don't take your foot off the pedal. And then a month or 2 months might go by and they'll come back in conversation, say, you're so right. Either they'll say, I'm so glad that I didn't take my foot off the pedal completely because this project unexpectedly stopped. Or some people have said, I should have listened. I should have continued to keep my foot on the pedal because you're exactly right and I'm never going to do that again. And we kind of laugh and, chuckle about it together because it's a learning experience. And of course, it's not great to be in that place when you look at your pipeline, it's completely dry and you recognize that all the momentum that you've built up over that time when you were doing your marketing properly and following the system in the process, right? It's kind of gone to waste and you have to restart. It's not fun, but at least once you learn that, right, then you won't do it again. And so the reason I wanted to make this video here for you today is so that you don't have to make that mistake, right? Maybe you've made it already and that's okay. Learn from it and now apply. But I hope that you don't have to make that mistake. And so it doesn't matter what stage you're at in your business, whether you're just getting started, whether you've been doing this for over a decade, but keep your foot on the pedal. Don't take it off. The more pressure you apply, typically the more you're going to see, but it can take some time, right, to see the results that you want. But even when things are going well, don't stop completely. Ensure that you continue to apply pressure, continue to work on your marketing. It'll serve you well into the future and help you to continue to thrive and to prosper.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Consulting Success Podcast. For more episodes and to subscribe, rate, and leave a review, head on over to iTunes. And if you'd like to develop consistent lead flow and a highly profitable consulting business, learn more about our coaching programs at consultingsuccess.com.